Another nice and early start down here this morning, so we're just doing some speed work, partnering up. That's it, speed, speed, straight out in front, fast feet, fast hands. That's it, keep the speed to the end. All right, so we're just gonna do some speed drills this morning. So one person's with the kicking shield, the other person has their gloves on. So you basically just lead punches, left, right, quick as you can for 30 seconds, my 30 seconds. Then you're running up to the end and back. The person with the kicking shield is into continuous jump squats until the partner gets back. You're gonna do 3 rounds. So people with the gloves, 3 rounds, and then we'll change over. Go, 30 seconds on the clock. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, sprinting to the end. Good, straight back into it. 30 seconds on the clock, let's go. Keep up the pace, right from the beginning to the end. As soon as you and your partner have done, you got to lap around the car park. That's it, motivate each other. So 30 seconds, lead left, lead right, all the way, and then we're gonna sprint up and back. The person with the pad's gonna go into jump squats. Let's go, nice deep breath, so we've got speed. Make sure you really pivot that, come up and pivot that toe, roll your hip over. Power behind that kick. Oh, nice deep breath. So we've got speed, speed, speed. Good, when you're ready, straight back into it. Round 2. That's it, keep up the same pace from start to finish. Let's go, speed, speed, speed. Come on, give it to it, give it to it, give it to it. Back, picking back up, so we're starting with your 10, all the way down to 1. With the strength and conditioning, we're just more or less just keeping the heart rate elevated the whole time, so it's just continuous work. We've got speed drills going this morning. Squats. Second option, if your jump squats just get too hard, just nice and fast. Still focusing on technique, so bum back, don't let those knees come over toes, it's important. You just don't want to put pressure. Nice, another nice early start.
Yeah.
Tanya,
Sure.
how have you been feeling since you started till now?
Feeling a lot better now. First few weeks are hard, so it's a little bit better.
Easier day by day.
It is easier.
Yeah, and the stronger
and morning jog.
Stronger and fitter they get, the harder and harder they push. So
yeah,
well done. Really, really fast. So focus on that speed. Fast punches, fast feet. Let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. Last 30 seconds. Push it all the way from. Let that sweat pour off you. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Don't drop those hands down. Come on, push through. So grabbing your towel, we're just going to go into some abdominal stuff to finish off, and then we'll have a bit of a stretch. So grab, and then opposite elbow to knee. So one elbow touches your knee, your other elbow touches the ground, so you get full range of motion. All right, for 50. Let's go.
What we're going to learn this morning, remember how when someone's throwing a body kick to the arm, if we've got to check, so we've got to check with our elbow over our knee, so there's no gaps and that doesn't score. But we're not always going to be able to read the kick enough to get the check up. So what we can do is, on impact, as it hits our arm, we can bring our rear hand in line with our arm, and actually it's going to hit him up their shin. It's still going to score, but it's going to take the power off the kick, if that makes sense. So Frank, I'll get you to come and kick me in the arm. Okay, so from here, see how my hand comes out like that? Okay, now this is still scoring for Frank, again, but it's taking a lot of the power off the kick, okay, alone. So body kicks do, I've actually broken someone's arm myself. So at the moment we're just giving them another defensive technique if they can't read the kick in time for getting their leg up to check the kick. Okay, we're just going to bring our arms across, okay, just to help take the power out of the kick so it doesn't deaden our arm too much over 3 rounds, which you can do sometimes. Right kicks, let's do 1 for 1. We should get 10 out, easy, and then we'll change the left-hand side as well. We got the sweaty Pamela here. She's just done pads. How was pads?
Absolutely exhausted. Thought I was going to get sick, but I'm feeling okay. Getting better every week.
Now Pamela has a bit of a bloodline in combat sports. You've got some relatives over in Ireland where you're from that have fought previously as well?
Yeah, my brother is actually fighting the 26th, so a day after us, back home in Wexford against England, so it's England against Ireland, so he's 5 weeks out as well, so that's going to be amazing. And my little brother is also started up as well, so yeah, it's good.
Now they're all the way on the other side of the world, but they can actually watch the training that you're doing as we post this up on a weekly basis with our episodes that we're doing. So how are they finding that?
Absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's so proud. He's like put it on Facebook and everything like that, and have the whole family watching everything as I go. So that's really cool.
Are they trying to give you tips and what you're not doing, or they just
My
go
brother
for
is
it?
always like watching it, elbows in, guard up. If I was there, I'd knock you in the nose. So yeah, it's good.
Oh, nice. Well, that's a good thing. At least they can share the journey with you over and from Ireland. So say hi to them if you like.
Hey, love you.
I want you to be able to see every single punch getting thrown at you. It's nice and controlled, but the straight too. Remember, our knuckles turned over, wrist turned out, so it's nice and solid. It's not going to bend in. 1, 2, uppercuts. Make sure the elbows are tucked in, and then the hooks are coming over. 4 hands on her head, elbows down to the side. So we're in week 5. This is the Thursday. Now this is the first time that we're letting the challengers do free sparring, so to speak. It's a modified version of legs only, because on Saturday we're going to be doing free sparring to the body, head as well. So we're just going to introduce them a little bit of competition style, and we'll see how much their technique drops off as they just try to get those one shots in. So it's just going to be a little bit of a learning curve for them. Hopefully they get it.
That one is the right movement, but you gotta bring it back when you finish it. Yeah? Hey, one more.
Leg up, straight up, and you're still getting hit on the quad. That's scoring, and it's hurting as well. Make sure you get out in the 45, and no gaps in case they bring it up higher. But keep out of distance. You shouldn't be able to punch them. Let's go. Round 2. Good, nice. Ooh, just throw it. You gotta land it, Chris. Land it. Don't pull it back. We've got Kat here. Kat, how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good.
You
I'm
get-
kind of tired by this stage, but good.
You about to get up and do some pad work as well?
Yeah, I love the
How do you
pads.
find that?
Yeah, I like the pads, I
Yeah.
enjoy it, and the guys are good. Actually,
Yeah.
took some good techniques in that. So.
Generally pretty tiring as well,
Yeah, it is,
especially if you've been training beforehand. But you're feeling fit up. We're in week 5
Yeah,
now, so we're
yeah.
at the end of this week we're halfway, which means you're halfway to having your first fight.
Yeah, a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Exciting.
Yeah, definitely feeling fitter, and you can notice the difference at this stage.
Perfect. All right, well, say hi to your friends and family, and
I
good luck. You're gonna tape your hands to your head so you check with your legs. All right, this morning we have Janae with us. Janae comes all the way from Brisbane 3 times a week to do this training, as she really wants to do the fight challenge. So Janae, we're in week 5. So the end of this week, we're halfway to having your first Muay Thai fight in the ring. How are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty excited. Pretty tired too.
Yeah, it's tough work, especially starting here at 5 a.m. So Janae, what time do you get up in the morning to be here?
3:30.
3:30. So there you go for all those people who say, oh, I start work at 7. Have a look at Janae here. But you just did pads up there, pretty hard, look pretty tired towards the end.
Yeah, it's pretty tiring when you're putting all your power in it for the
Yeah.
3 rounds.
It's definitely the closest thing we can get to like getting in the ring and fighting. So hopefully we get up there a few more times before the fight challenge is over, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
So the end of week 5 today, on Saturday, these guys are doing their first session of free sparring. So there's no more 1-for-1. It's sort of they can do the techniques that they want, which generally we always normally have one person ending in tears, and it's not necessarily they've been hit too hard here today, but they're not used to getting hit hard, and it could just be something at home that they're dealing with. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully there's no tears, but you never know. All right, so we've got Ash here. Unfortunately, last week Ash was doing a switch kick in the cage and just rolled her ankle a little bit, so She went up to the hospital to get it all checked out. We're in a moon boot for a couple of weeks, but no excuses. She's back at training today. Got to run her on, moon boot, gloves, mouth guard, and doing some boxing sparring. So, how are you feeling?
Pretty sore, but
Pretty sore?
yeah, can't not train.
No, it's pretty cool that you're still here training. So you're inspiration for people watching, going, geez, I'd probably need to get up my ass and do something. We've got Ash out here with a moon boot on with a sore leg and still training. So,
That's good stuff.
who do you think you're fighting?
Got no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Anyone you want to fight?
I don't know. It's not quick.
Or Frank, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Julie, look at Janae here, and she's been a little bit worried about throwing punches at people, I suppose. Worried about your control and your technique and that. So we put her with one of the big fellas, Jamie, just so she can unleash a little bit and feel a bit better. Like I said, you can't just flick a switch and not train like you're going to fight. It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So she's got to find a way to, be able to throw their techniques properly in sparring, so it'll reflect in the fight night. Yeah, one more round, same person if you want, then we'll change over. Remember that you got to tire a bit more now because you're not as relaxed and you're worrying about getting hit, and you've got to think of your own combinations. So when you're getting tired, you've got to move more. More footwork, the less you get hit, okay? So when you finish your combination, don't just stand there and not move, because you're like a boxing bag. They can hit you whenever they want. All right? Let's go. Hit and move. All right, we've got Riley here. We're doing our first open sparring session where it's not one-for-one. How are you finding the sparring where you can do your own thing today, Riley?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to mix it up and stuff like that, but getting hit,
Yeah.
something you're going to get used to.
Definitely right. So we're working on your defence, also plus your attack and footwork. So you feel you're getting better each week?
Yeah, I think so. I got to step it up a bit more now, so keep coming every single day.
Yeah. Well, we're bang on halfway now. So in 5 weeks now, we're going to be this Saturday. 5 weeks will be fight night. So definitely the improvements in the next 5 weeks will be massive. We'll be training a lot harder. So I'm sure you look forward to it.
Yeah, I do. Sweet.
And who do you think you're fighting?
I don't know, eh? I hope it's not the big bloke.
Which one? There's a few big blokes here.
Either one of the big blokes or Frank.
Yeah.
Frank's crazy.
Frank the French Bulldog, he is crazy. We've got Frank the French Bulldog here. Frankie, it's our first open sparring session today where you can punch people as much as you want, and it looks like you're really enjoying it.
Yes, I do it, actually, yeah.
So you're chasing people all the way around the facilities here at Boonshoe. It's not big enough for Frank.
They don't have any excuse because I'm the herald here. I can do what I want.
You can. Now, who do you think you're fighting, Frank? Riley just said he thinks that you might get matched up.
Anyone, doesn't worry me.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Bring them all on?
Well, try to.
Yeah, well, if we can get you early in the night, we might get you in the main event as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe not.
The man's crazy, but he's good value. All right.
Thanks, Nick.
Well done, Frank.
Thanks, Nick.
We've got Sal and Jamie here, first day of open sparring. How are you feeling so far?
Yeah, good, mate.
Ready 5 rounds in?
Yeah.
A little bit different fitness to just going 1-for-1?
Yeah, very different.
Yep. Been hit hard yet?
Not yet, actually blocked it.
Do you like it, Jamie?
Yeah, a couple of times.
All right, we'll keep those hands up. Let's get back into it. No, you can't just flick a switch and do that. It doesn't work.
No, I just feel
You have to do it here. We'll see if it's a good matchup.